Hi everyone, Heather from Mazzle, and this week I want to talk to you about what is marketing. So there's a lot of official explanations of what marketing actually is. One of them being marketing is the needs and wants of customers. It's not a business-wide, it's a business-wide function. It's not something that operates alone from other business activities. And it's about understanding customers and finding ways to provide products or services which customers demand. All sounds rather official. My interpretation is marketing is the customer's perception of the company. So, for instance, the way you pick up the phone, that is marketing. It's the way you present yourself on a video. It's also the way that you present yourself at a networking event or when you go see a customer. So there's all different types of what marketing actually is. But so let's take it to the basics. So we'll start with the vision, mission, core values. And my handwriting is terrible, so I do apologise. Okay, so a vision is where you see the business in, say, 5 years' time. A mission statement is why you exist. And core values are those values that you adhere to get you to where you need to be. So you can see just on the side here, our core values. Be personable, emphasise your passion, demonstrate expertise and knowledge, show integrity and maintain and build relationships. That's at our core, and that's what we also use to recruit new people into the business. So this is basically the fundamental essence of the business itself. And then we move on to branding. Again, apologies for the handwriting. Okay, so brands are not concrete. They are thoughts, feelings, and any kind of interaction that the customer has with you. It's basically your company's personality. That's the essence of it, and it is represented by various different things. So the colour of your logo, your physical logo, any scents or sounds. So think KFC with their recipe of their chicken, Chanel No. 5, for instance, their trademark is the way that it smells. So that is all about brands. So let's take it to the next one, which is customers. Quite important, I think. Okay, so customers, who are they? Are you in a B2B market or B2C? So do you market to Joe Blogs or to people within businesses? And again, that will then deviate with who you're actually dealing with. What are their job titles? What are the location? What are the age range and gender, etc., etc. Understanding your customers is an essential basic of marketing. Okay. And let's move on to planning. So a lot of people think marketing is things like social media or direct mail, but it comes under the planning aspect. Once you've got the essence of why the business exists, the image that you're going to portray, who you're going to market to, or how are you going to do it? What are you going to do to get to these people and tell them about your brand and why you exist? So the planning is where you do things like plan out social media campaigns, your direct mail, your email campaigns, what your website should look like and what messages should be on your website. Everything should be in the planning aspect. And then the fifth most important basic of marketing, a lot of people do forget about it as they don't feel like it is to do with marketing. It's also my favourite bit, is the reporting aspect. Okay, how do you know that this is working? How do you know you're actually reaching these people? If you don't put objectives in your plan and then report on the success, you don't know whether it's working. Okay, and that's what I get a lot of when I speak to people. They say things like, "I'm not going to do it again because I don't think it's worked," or "I don't know if it's worked," or "I think it's worked." And the essence is you haven't reported on it. So what I want you to do is go back to basics, look at your mission, vision, and core values. See that it actually reflects your company because they do change, and get your branding right and consistent across everything. So with your branding, I would like to see logos on your website that are exactly the same as what's on your social media, on your email campaigns, on any direct mail, on a corporate stationery. Everything needs to be consistent across the board. Customers, making sure that they are still the right types of customers for you. Again, sometimes that changes and develops as a company grows, so it's important to look back. Planning is very key, so ensure that you create a marketing plan to encompass how you're going to market to these people, and make sure you can report on it, and make sure you actually do the reporting and review. So that's Heather from Mazzle, the answer to your marketing puzzle. If you'd like to know more about the marketing basics or planning, then give me a call. Thank you.